25-18 and 25-20 for the Lady Oragons, with their one set away of repeating, diba? Their only win here in the Premier Volleyball League. 1-6 sila. Again, in the quarterfinals, everybody's back to 0. Pero bago tayo ng quarterfinals, 1-6 itong Lady Oragons, and that lone win, nakuha nila at nabiktima nila ang Water Defenders. Gusto nilang ulitin yan. And that was a 4-setter also, no, Dosh?
Well, the Lady Oragons are on a way na maulit yun. With their body language, mas maganda yung ginagalaw nila sa court. Both their imports expected doing a lot of the numbers with high percentage. Pero yung crucial kasi doon is si Tikar, talagang very exceptional sa defending the floor at naihahatid niya ng maayos kay Cabrian. At just to go for the set with Imbo doing much support from the service area para lang ma-disrupt yung attack options ng Balipure Water Defenders. So far sa Water Defenders, medyo mas may contribution from Johnson and Matthews, pero they're still scrambling with their floor defense and their passing at crucial points of the game.
Lauren White and Macy Oben have been sensational here, especially in sets 2 and 3 para sa Lady Oragons. In the meantime,
between the Lady Oragons and
Janisa Johnson cooled down a little bit here in set number 3.
To the Water Defenders 1.
So, we're off to set number 4. Really, the tides changed para dito sa Lady Oragons is when they put in Shaira Capriana as their setter. Naupo muna itong si Janet Serafica.
So far, even if Cabrian is not the tallest of setters, she's not being a liability dun sa blocking department. And yung maganda rin sa setting niya, if you notice, talagang walang ikot yung bola eh. It's just really a flat, yung flight ng bola, which is very, I think, conducive for White and Lauren to just calculate kung anong angle nila titirahin yung bola.
Plus, she has been serving very well for them too. Misreceived. But Belen attempting a tough attack. Although we've seen her do that, and she, even in high school, would do that. And now Coach Babes, ipapahinga muna siya. Princess Robles will come in.
Service, White.
Oh, great dig there by White. They're looking for a violation, none called. Imbo will send it to the other side. Agande opens up to Janisa, and nobody home for the Water Defenders.
So far, that has been a recurring story for the Water Defenders throughout the match, no? Na ang nagiging option lang ni Kagande is Johnson from the left wing when all the blockers are already bunched up there.
Tips it to the other side and gets a point. 4-1. Lady Oragons looking to repeat and looking to close out this set. Looking at the Descalzota. Gabi Kagande, former best setter in the girls division. Good block there by the tandem of Johnson and Matthews.
2-4.
I would love the star cam on Janisa Johnson. As you look at the tweets right now, Chris Im Capco, ang lakas ni White. So White, of course, Lauren White from the Lady Oragons.
Sabi naman ni Empower Rico, Alisa Solomon are on fire, watching all the way from Tarlac.
Hello! Rodel Ronquillo, go Navy Lady Oragons from Dinalupian, Bataan.
Angela Kim, serving for the
salamat
Lady Oragons.
sa lahat ng ating mga kapamilya all over the Philippines and all over the world watching your favorite sport, which is volleyball. In the meantime, inagaw ni Jennifer Nierva yung receive at could not control it. But she's been doing very well for them. But in this case, couldn't handle the serve. This time, better reception. Matthews.
3-6.
So far, Matthews has been at an advantage talaga sa gitna. for Balipure, having a shorter blocker in the opposition. Pero yun nga lang, hindi lang naiahatid ng maayos yung pasa.
I was going to ask, Doc, are they not underutilizing Matthews? Pero yun nga yung sinasabi mo, it's because of the pass, ano?
I've noticed na yung mga all the attempts na binibigay sa kanya, she can really hit it.
Yes.
She can score off points of it.
4
Just
to
so having
6.
yung number of attempts. Wala lang doon.
Na wala man yung Judge Santiago, meron kang ganito, di ba? I mean, that would be a great weapon to go to. As Florence Madulin checks in for Cindy Inbo for the very first time dito sa ating laban in set number 4. Cabriana. Good reach there for Matthews.
5 to 6.
Alexis Matthews cutting the lead down to 1 as we send it over to Roxanne Monte Alegre.
It may have been a slow start for the Navy Lady Oragons in this match, but for them to finish strong, paalala ni Coach Eggy Rusit sa kanyang mga players is that they have to sustain their firepower and their strength in this set. Sabi rin niya, for Basic Movement and Lauren White, we can expect more smart plays from them. And for them to finally put an exclamation point, they can also capitalize on the mistakes of the Purest Water defenders. At kung para sa kanila, they needed the heartbreaking losses in the first round for them to learn their lesson. For Jennifer Nierva and for Bella Belen at 15 and 18 years old respectively, their goal in every game is for their learning not to stop and for them to absorb everything they can from the team they're up against and from the veterans. At kahit magkaiba yung perspective ng pareho nating teams, even if it's a battle of the coaches, there's one thing they agree on today, which is for both of them to enjoy the rest of the match. Boom and Doc EJ?
Well, kami, nag-enjoy kami sa labanan nilang dalawa for sure. Youth and the very well-known, notorious toughness of the Navy Lady Oragons. Kahit na anong iteration, Doc, nakita na natin in all versions of the PVL and the V-League before. You know, when you talk about the armed forces or Navy or Air Force, talagang atitibay ang mga yan. And then you have the youth of the water defenders. And right now we are toe-to-toe in set number 4. Ang mga matatapang na pumunta dito sa Philoil Flying V Center, braving the rains. I'm sure you know, your favorite players, your favorite teams appreciate the effort as DJ Jams is with us here inside the Philoil Flying V Center. I'm sure they appreciate the effort of all these fans coming over. Kahit na napakasama ng ating panahon, ng mga kalye, ang traffic. Maraming salamat pa rin mula rin sa amin dito sa ABS-CBN Sports. It's the weekend. Kids are out. 8-7. Set 4. White sends it over. This is still alive, and Cabriana gives a free ball to the water defenders. And that is a violation for Tikar.
Net touch or 2 touches.
Na mababa yung first ball from Lady Oragons, kaya hindi naka-position masyado si Tikar. Kaya siya natawagan ng double.
Sapat to si Princess Robles, you know. When you look at her in person, she looks so small. But boy, this girl can get up and has so much power behind her wind-up. Nice attempt there, nice attack there from Divine Egia to give them a 1-point lead once again, 9-8.
Maganda rin yung naging decision ni Cabriana, knowing that all the blockers were loading up na, nag-aabang ng palo ni White.
Ni Cabriana today, she has really been on point. Setting up. Johnson. Chance ball. Magaling nakuha ni Solomon. Sakit na binigay kay Johnson. Not a full swing. Trying for an off-speed. Solomon again. Regalo binigay kay Lauren White. And she doesn't waste the opportunity. 2-point lead for the Lady Oragons.
or nabuhay ulit yung floor defense ng Lady Oragons towards the early part of this set. Pansin ko kasi yung mga palo ni White at ni Uben, na-check nung block of water defenders, kinukulang lang sa coverage. Kaya nagiging point for Balipure. Just so happen ngayon na mas nagtsatsaga yung floor defense. The leadership of Tikar.
Service error for Aguia. We haven't had a lot of service errors dito in this game also as Princess Robles. Nice sharp low serve. Off speed na naman! And even Johnson couldn't get to it. Nakakarami na ito si Lauren White today.
I'm curious if she also trained beach volleyball.
Because
yung roll shot is one of the most essential weapons for volleyball.
Misreceived. Lady Oragons go back to Oben. Oh, hang time of Johnson, still able to tip that ball over. Then pumalo sa kabila. Hinabol pa nung kaliwang kamay, ano? Yung block na yun, yung tip block na yun. Look at this. Hindi na natin nahuli yun. Yung palo na. Staying an extra second in the air just to tip that ball, to delay it. Brianna gonna push there. Matthews, sabi nga ni Doc AJ, pag siya napuntahan, ang taas ng porsyento.
Yun talaga magiging adjustment lang ng Balipure is how to execute
yun
pass.
Look at her stay there, extra time. Thank you very much, Direct Raul, for indulging you and Doc AJ, who, by the way, is celebrating a birthday. Tomorrow, I think, right? Yeah, Direct Raul de Campo, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Direct.
11 all is our score. Sorry, 12-11 now. Oh, nag-take over now. Water defenders and make that a 2-point lead. Inihatid
up by 2 points. Timeout.
Sa corner zone. Matagal-tagal na hindi nagtatama si Coach Egay. Ngayon, tumawag na siya.
Loren, Macy, kailangan makadala tayo ng quicker. Kailangan madala mo ito, dalawang tabi joys. Ang lit ng blocker dito, ba? Wala. At dito siya malaki import. Dito ko na mag-focus. Mag-rest block para madala ni Jello, ha?
Let's go! One, go to sleep. Let's go! One, go! Oragons!
Dito.
How did they take over the lead, Doc?
Well, so far, back-to-back errors from the hitting in the part of Uben and White. And yun nga, yung crucial service ace from Doria. Towards the first part of the match, dikitan lang eh. It just so happened, it's just the errors at this point.
Coach Egay hasn't called a timeout since set number 1. Dahil ang ganda nilinaro nila in sets 2 and 3. And that timeout produced a point from Macy Oben.
12-13.
And from here, you just know that it's gonna be a point. O yung flight pa lang yung set hanggang sa approach ni Uben.
Natin sa angulo natin, we were right behind that flight. Combination play. Brianna, stiff legs. That one. Napailag. Minerva. Woo. Lauren White delivering a swing there. Tabla tayo, 13 all. So good timeout by Coach Egay. Kakande. Again. Matthews. High percentage.
Balipure and you up by 1.
At this point, I'm sure they know na advantage talaga si Matthews compared to the middles of Lady Oragons. Might be a time to utilize her.
It's too high. Oy, pinalik yung bola. Pagkakataon sana para sa water defenders. Because I think that was a missed tip by Oben. Ang taas eh. Alam na, sobrahan.
Angela King.
Igni Solomon. 14 all. Boom.
Matthews, quick attack. 15-14.
Nisperos will come in for Eliza Solomon as Alexis Matthews continues to swing away here.
So that's what they can expect from a good pass.
Fourth guest player, Janisa
On
Johnson.
the other hand, another adjustment for the Lady Oragons na nakita nila nakakapasa ng maayos si Robles.
That's a point though for the Lady Oragons. 16, make that 15 all.
Macy, foreign guest player, serving for the Lady Oragons.
Narba. Johnson from the back row. Bumalik ang bola. Good reflexes there by White. Adulid. Magande. Back set. Nisperos. Wasn't a perfect set. But this one is a check ball.
There's a ball touch.
Second
Ball
technical
down the
timeout
former
at
defenders.
bumalik ang abante sa
Second
Lady Oragons. There's a check on Alexis Matthews, and yes, Macy Oben making sure that referee Oliver Mora saw that. As you look at Kagande's excellent sets para dito sa water defenders. As the score is 16-15.
At the service zone for the Lady Oragons, foreign guest player, Macy.
Best setter of the girls division of the UAAP. Join me, Kagande. That's low for Robles.
And in the net,
And Bella
substitution.
Belen
Balipure,
coming back
20
in.
out for
The MVP
Belen. Back
of the girls division.
Ganda sana yung intention ni Robles
And
knowing
saves.
na mababa yung blocker niya in down the line.
You know what she reminds me of?
Matthews, quick hit.
When Justin
16,
Dorog was playing in high school, when she was, remember?
Exactly.
When Justin Dorog was this high school hot shot that everybody wanted to recruit. Princess Robles reminds me of her.
Foreign guest player, serving.
As much as Justin Dorog from the UP Lady Maroons, so nadami niya naging injuries so far in her collegiate career, changing positions also from libero. But in high school, man,
And when she was still a rookie, pumapalo pa siya,
Yes,
no?
yes.
You can see the power.
right?
Flo Madulin,
And
serving
Princess
for the Lady
Robles
Oragons.
reminds me so much of her. All right, 18-16. The Lady Oragons now leading by 2. Belen, bumalik ang bola. Joust at the net. Ball is still alive, and Adulid sends it to the other side and gets a point. Accidental offense.
19-16.
And a 19-16 count here. The Lady Oragons looking to break a 6-game losing streak.
Gotta work yourself out of this. What do we need? Serve, pass it high. Set yourself to attack. Okay? Open. Open. Quick. Anong gagawin mo ngayon? Anong gagawin mo? Pag pinalo mo, di mo lang siya papaluin. And snap! Right? Why? Because that's work. Proud ka pag ang work mo 100%. You understand? Let's go. Listen to you.
Coach Babes Castillo trying to spark some
Fire.
from the players.
19-16.
Yeah, trying to light a fire in their bellies right now. They're down 3. And they're down a set.
Still is number 2, Flo Madulin.
And over the side of the Lady Oragons, step up yung locals
Right.
in this game.
Which goes back to our pregame conversation. In the 6-game losing streak, para sa kanila, it's really the fact that they really didn't have enough local support. And unfortunately, that point goes, all the hard work by the water defenders to retrieve that ball, pero point mapupunta
17-19.
sa Lady Oragons. Saka, wait, Oliver Mora reversing that as you look at the save brought to you by Banco. Okay, what was the call there, Doc?
And touch on White.
Yun, sa pagbaba. Lauren
Eagle
White.
siya eh. She knew that the ball was going over.
All that hard work was not wasted. Espero serves. Okay, 2 straight points after that timeout, though.
Crucial point yan.
Yes. Sharp eyes by Oliver Mora and referee Velante for seeing that, because that could have been very costly. Yan, nagkaroon ng nabuhayan itong water defenders. Good serve again. Backtracking was open. Yerba, Cagante. Nobody home on the other side.
We're tied at 19.
Apla tayo. Ochegay not calling a timeout, but will send back Cindy Imbo for Flores Madulin.
Out 3, Imbo. Back in.
Things getting interesting here in set number 4.
Nisperos.
Well, these girls, no matter how young they are champions. White. Johnson keeping it alive. Bump set. Belen puts it away.
Balipure
And they take over the lead. 20-19. The purest water defenders. That fire that Coach Babes was looking for was lit up.
May. Si Messi nandito, dalawa kayo, paghiwalay mo lang, gusto mo dito mo sa papasasin sa gitna, backline, ha? Pag hindi kaya, may mga blocker tayo naka-ready, ha? Pagkasin muna, dalawa.
We're right here. We get a side out. One pass. Let's go.
So, specific instructions lang galing kay Coach Egay sa setter, kay Capriana, na paghiwalayin Spiker. Para at least mahiwalay din yung blockers ng Balipure.
Capriana again coming off the bench for Janet Serafica, has not sat down since. 2 straight set wins by the Lady Oragons, but after a fiery timeout by Coach Babes Castillo at 19-16. This is 4 straight points by the water defenders to get the lead. Over-received again. Pero lakas ng palo kasi ni Oben, kaya tumalbog.
And this time, White made sure na hindi niya matatouch yung net sa regalo.
Lakas eh. Johnson was there, but over-received. Overdubbed.
No, mas appreciate yung lakas pa ng bola because it was already Johnson digging that.
Tama. Bumalik pa. So, 4-1 run so far, which means we're tied at 20 all. Belen again. The MVP of the girls division, powering dito sa ating 4th set.
Just really capitalizing on the shorter block of Capriana.
(21 serving 20). Bella serving. Good serve. Capriana goes to White. White flies.
The cross-court kill. 21 all.
21 all.
Nakita sa angle of approach ni White na she really wanted to go for a sharp cross-court hit.
Kaya tight down the wire, set 4 tayo dito. That's out. Yes, it is.
On the hit out.
Johnson using her power to keep it out.
21.
Let's look at that again. Close yata din eh.
Rosalind Door.
And it's out, no? Shadow lang, no?
That's out.
Doria. Tough serve. Over received. And this is a 2-point lead now for the water defenders. By the way, Lauren White and Macy Oben have combined for 45 points na dito sa ating laban. Again, I mentioned earlier, they're averaging 37 together. We pointed that out kasi sabi nga natin, left-handed spike by Johnson, but unable to put it away.
Very lucky play in the part of Lady Oragons.
And look at this left-handed kill.
Lauren White.
Incredibly skilled ito, no, si Janisa. Lead is down to 1. That's a little low. Open. And we are tied at 23 all. Will Coach Babes call a timeout? Yes, he will.
Timeout. Balipure and
Relax pa ng kaunti. Connect together, work as a team. Now, who's your blocker right there? Okay, so be careful. Don't hit your spike flat. Do you want her on the C or on the 3 or on the 4? Tell her. What do you want? You want to do a 4? No. Tell her. Tell her what you want. Tell her what you want. On a 4? Okay, so if she wants a 4, then we have to bring up the set. Okay? But she's making points. Don't disregard her. I think she'll be your priority. If the block goes for her, then we go for Denisa. National U! Let's go!
Babes in that last part of that timeout, Doc, pointing to Matthews now to not disregard her because we haven't heard from her in a while too, and she was so effective kanina.
Yeah, she was bringing in the points for early on and middle part of this set. And medyo naging tahimik towards the end when you would want to use her kasi high percentage siya ngayon.
Pero si Johnson pa rin ang pinuntahan, and Johnson delivers.
Balipure and you.
Good timeout by Coach Babes.
Kita mo talagang tumakbo si Johnson to the right side of the court because iniiwasan nila yung block ni Uben from the left wing.
By the way, good reception there by Belen to set up that play. Gabriana. Open. We are going into an extension dito sa set 4. The Lady Oragons are tired of losing, Doc, and they want a challenge here as Egia comes back in.
Ang ganda rin yung set ni Gabriana at that point. It was fast enough para at least madelay yung block ni Johnson on the right side of the court.
Hindi nila na set up, crucial service error by Descal Sota. And now Johnson is in the back row. Shang magsaserve. 25-24 set point. And we are going to a fifth. The Water Defenders pumayod, lumabad, at nanalo ng set number 4 para paabayin ang ating quarterfinal matchup between them and the Lady Oragons.